Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're making a delicious chocolate ice cream. It's so creamy and so chocolatey, you won't believe it's homemade. I'm making mine dairy-free by using plant-based milk. Also, believe it or not, this chocolate ice cream doesn't call for condensed milk, whipping cream, bananas, starches, and not even an ice cream maker. Trust me, it's so delicious. Let's get started. You'll need 5 super simple staple food ingredients: some good quality dark chocolate, cocoa powder, milk, I'm using oat milk, sugar, and a pinch of salt. In a pot, I combine the sugar and the pinch of salt. But why add salt? Because it acts as an enhancer by intensifying the chocolate flavor. Now, using a strainer, I add the unsweetened cocoa powder. The strainer will make your life easier because it avoids making clumps. And once the cocoa is all in, I add a very small amount of milk. And I start mixing everything with a whisk. Obviously, you can use any milk of your choice, even regular milk if you prefer, but I personally like how it turns out with oat milk. However, make sure it is unsweetened milk as we've already added a good amount of sugar. Once the mixture has this lovely creamy consistency and all the little clumps are gone, we can add in the rest of the milk. Now let's bring the pot on the burner and we can cook it at medium heat for a few minutes. Don't forget to stir it often. Meanwhile, I chop the dark chocolate. I'm using 70%, which is my absolute favorite. I try to cut it in pieces of the same size so that they melt in the same amount of time rather than having bigger pieces that require more time to get incorporated. And once it starts to boil, I stir it a bit more and then I take it off the burner. And while it's still hot, I add the chopped chocolate and I mix until it's completely melted. I pour it into a heat-resistant container. I let it cool down a little bit and then I put it in the freezer for about 6 hours. After the 6 hours, I take it out of the freezer, and if you want, you can simply let it melt a little bit and serve it right away. I often take this shortcut, to be honest. But for an extra creamy consistency, you can cut it into squares and mix it into a good blender. Watch out, because if you don't move fast, it will melt away very quickly, so you may need to freeze it again for half hour or so. Now you can serve it, and it's so creamy and fudgy. I am in love with this result. Test it out and let me know what you think. Also, a tip that I would like to share with you is that with the little ice cream left in the blender, rather than just wash it away, I suggest adding a cup of milk, blend it for a few seconds, and voila! You have also made some delicious chocolate milkshake without wasting any drop of ice cream. Enjoy! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to see a new video every single Thursday. See you there!